Imagine saying no to foldables for years, and then suddenly a $300 discount makes you stop and think twice. That's exactly what's happening right now with the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Samsung's most advanced foldable just dropped to its lowest price yet, and it's the kind of deal that makes even skeptics pause. Here's why this matters. Foldables aren't just flashy tech toys anymore. They've evolved into serious productivity machines. For people who multitask, travel, or just want a bigger canvas in their pocket, the Fold 7 offers something no regular phone can match. The catch has always been price. Add to grand, it's been a tough sell for many. But now, with $300 shaved off the top, the Fold 7 is suddenly a lot harder to ignore. Let's break down what you're actually getting here. First, that design upgrade. Samsung listened to one of the biggest complaints about previous models: the narrow cover screen. Now, the Fold 7 comes with a larger 6.5-inch cover display, which means you can actually type a message, scroll, or check emails without constantly opening it up. That alone makes the day-to-day experience smoother. But when you do unfold it, you're greeted with an even bigger main display, an 8-inch dynamic AMOLED to X panel. It's brighter, sharper, and noticeably more immersive than the Fold 6's 7.6-inch screen. Under the hood, Samsung didn't hold back. The phone is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, the kind of processor that easily handles demanding apps, gaming, or heavy multitasking. This thing isn't just a foldable. For show, it's a workhorse. And then there's the camera setup. A 200-megapixel main sensor on the back is paired with multiple AI-powered features to help with framing, editing, and even low-light photography. It's clear Samsung wants this to compete not just with other foldables, but with the best camera phones out there now. One of the strongest arguments for buying a device this expensive is longevity. The Fold 7 comes with 7 years of software and security updates. That's a massive commitment, and it changes the way you think about the price. You're not buying a phone for 2 or 3 years, you're investing in a device that can stay relevant until the early 2030s. Suddenly, that $1,700 feels less like a splurge and more like a long-term tool. Of course, the price drop itself is worth zooming in on. The 256GB model is now going for just under $1,700 instead of $2,000. And if you want the larger 512GB version, it'll run you about $1,820 instead of over $2,100. This discount applies across all colors, and unlike Samsung's own store, where savings usually depend on trading in another device, this Amazon deal is straight cash off. No trade-ins, no hoops. That's rare for a flagship this new. Here's the thing, though. Even after the discount, it's still a premium purchase. Foldables won't suddenly become budget phones, and maybe they never will. But if you've been curious about them, or if you've been waiting for the right time to take the leap, this is one of the strongest reasons yet. It's not just about saving $300, it's about getting a device that finally feels complete, polished, and future-proof. Personally, I think this discount is the tipping point for a lot of people. For years, foldables were about compromises, smaller cover screens, durability questions, sky-high pricing. With the Fold 7, those compromises are shrinking. You get a bigger cover display that actually feels usable. You get a camera system that rivals the best on the market. You get performance that doesn't just match, but sometimes outpaces traditional flagships. And you get the reassurance that Samsung is committed to keeping this phone secure and up to date for nearly a decade. Something else worth noting is how foldables are slowly becoming mainstream in a way that felt impossible just a few years ago. Early models had visible creases, bulky designs, and concerns about longevity. But the Fold 7 shows just how far Samsung has come in refining the formula. The hinge feels sturdier, the crease is less distracting, and the overall build inspires more confidence. It's still futuristic, but it no longer feels experimental. And that's a big deal for anyone who hesitated because of durability. The way I see it, this is less about a deal and more about a shift. Foldables are moving from interesting experiment to serious alternative, and if you're the kind of person who wants your phone to double as a productivity device, entertainment hub, and camera powerhouse, the Fold 7 makes that argument stronger than ever. So, bottom line, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is still expensive. No one's pretending it's cheap. But for the first time, it feels like the value is catching up to the price. And with $300 off, the temptation is real. If you've ever thought about trying a foldable, this might just be the moment to make the jump. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.